Well, typically the associations and their respective board of directors will sit down with me and we'll talk and kind of hash out how we're going to deal with the procedures. Oftentimes, the management company is the first one that has contact with an owner that is delinquent on assessments, whether they're special assessments or regular assessments or fines. And that's kind of usually the first step. And then when that doesn't work, then they hand it over to me. And the first step there is to, if it's an HOA, we issue a demand letter. That gives them 45 days to pay the amounts that are incurred and are delinquent. And if they pay within the 45 days plus the other fees that are on there and the cost of drafting and sending out the letter, then they're fine. If they don't, then we send out another letter that says that we are going to file a lien against your property. We give them a copy of the lien that's going to be filed in the public records, and they have another 45 days to pay the amount of the assessments, which normally have gone up by then. The interest has gone up, the attorney's fees have gone up. But if they pay before the 45 days, then the matter is closed. If they don't pay within the 45 days, then the HOA can go ahead and file a foreclosure proceeding where they can ask either for the property to be sold at a judicial sale, and if a third party buys it, then the HOA gets their money. If not, the HOA can take ownership of the property. Or you can also, too, in the complaint, plead in the alternative and ask for monetary damages. So you get a money judgment against the owner for the delinquent amounts. With the condominium association, you only have to send one notice, and basically it's a 30-day notice saying that you have to pay the amounts. It's going to be liened, and we can go ahead and foreclose after the 30 days. So it's a little quicker procedure with the condominium association. And then I sit down with the board and I discuss with them the pros and cons of foreclosing on a particular property. You know, sometimes they choose to go ahead and foreclose on the property, and sometimes they choose to keep trying to negotiate or to make a payment plan or things of that nature. So it's kind of a case-by-case basis, and it's an association-by-association basis of kind of how they want to handle it. And some associations want to be very aggressive and kind of send a message to the residents that the delinquent assessments aren't going to be tolerated because everybody else then has to pitch in and cover for those assessments. Some take a more relaxed approach. So it kind of just depends on which association you're dealing with.